Hey everyone, this is your monthly Bloxburg news. February 2024. Starting with the headlines, we had a Valentine's Day update, the grass is back and people were scared, hashtag FreeBloxburg, we visited London and then I got sick, hey Bloxburg reminding players to stock up, and players can store Valentine's flowers and gift cards in their inventory. Number 1, we had a Valentine's Day update. This update added a lot of new items to the game, such as mid-century furniture and then some Valentine's items which were highly appreciated, and I think my favorite items from this update were probably the heart plushie and then the heart-shaped vase as well. And the mid-century furniture I just love so much. I actually want to build a house with it, but then I'm not really motivated to build at the minute, so it's gonna have to wait a while. Next up, the snow was removed from the map and people were actually scared about that. Now, when the snow was still up and we changed to the voxel terrain, so the new terrain that you see on the map, people went to neighborhoods and then painted the color of their grass green. And it looked a bit like you threw a bunch of plastic on the floor and it didn't look good. And that's because the snow material stayed on the ground when you were painting your floor, meaning that people just created green snow without actually having the grass texture. So luckily the grass texture is back now and the map looks good again. Moving on, we go to hashtag FreeBloxburg. Now this was kind of big on social media. There was a trend that was started with the hashtag FreeBloxburg, and it may seem like we're all being held captive, but that was not what the hashtag was about. People want to see Bloxburg free. Now I do have a lot of thoughts about this and I will make a separate video about that. But one thing I do want to say, and I also said that on Twitter, is that some of the things you guys are requesting we've been working on for a long time now. It just takes a lot longer than just flipping a switch. We have to consider multiple things, sometimes get legal advice. So I'm not saying that it's not coming. I'm also not saying that it is coming. But the rest of that will be for another video. Again, I have a lot of thoughts about this. Then next, I visited London with Lil Mary and then 2 other developers, and it was a lot of fun, but then I got sick and that was not so fun. That's why I also didn't upload these last weeks. I just gotten so sick. I haven't been this sick since I was like 9 years old or something like that. But London itself, yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was nice to see them again. Moving on to the bottom, or build of the month, and that one goes to Faulty for his mid-century house attempt, as he likes to call it himself. I wanted to build a mid-century house, as I said, when the update came out, then I didn't get motivation, and now I see this and I'm like, I should definitely start building something. I will definitely not finish it, so I'm not quite sure if it ever will happen, but Faulty made one and I really like it, and it's kind of the idea that I wanted to do with the glass under the slanted roof and stuff. So good job, Faulty, for actually pushing through and finishing a house. Next up, Hey Bloxburg is now reminding players to stock up and what to stock up when there's a holiday update. We plan on doing that more with, for example, the Christmas update, the Halloween update, so that you guys know that we are about to remove stuff and that you can stock up and what to stock up and what will disappear. I think that will help a lot. I hope you guys have something on that as well. And that was actually Mary's idea, so all the credit goes to Mary for that. And then lastly, people cannot store Valentine's Day flowers and gift cards in their inventory. Now, sadly enough, that's because of the backpack that was added to the game. We had to change the system and now you can't really store flowers in your inventory anymore, which is sad because once they're gone, they're gone. But the developers are looking into a way to have flowers go back into the inventory, just currently it is not possible. And that was your Bloxburg news for February. I'm almost better, almost coming back to YouTube, very excited to make some new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.